Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we in the studio, y'all, Brother Ville Entertainment. And we just gonna be cruising through these YouTube streets to see what's going on. Now, everybody talking about Young Thug and all his pillow talking and all the talking he was doing in jail, y'all, and it's just terrible, right? At this point, Young Thug need to just stop talking. Now he decided to go on his man Big Bank's show, right? And do an interview with him because he felt more comfortable with him. He's from Atlanta. And I guess he thought he can clean up some things. Well, sometimes it's best to just stop talking because it seemed like he made things work. I'm going to just show y'all a short clip, right, of what he said on this show, y'all, and listen. This here, what he just said, is it's worse than anything he have ever said because it tells who killed Big Nut and who did it. And if these the ones did it and you know, they done it under the order of your ass, which people already kind of knew that too. But we talking about law enforcement. See, y'all got to realize there's no statute of limitation on murder. And let me just show y'all this. Look.
Yes. So at the end of your shit, when the police say, "Well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say?" He say, "Hell no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all gotta let me get out so I can goddamn get around it." And then I can have something else to tell y'all. That's the difference than me saying it because I didn't tell them in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with them. Y'all blood? Hell no, man, we fake blood. Young Thug speaks on the difference between him and
from the beginning, y'all
from a snitch standpoint, and what he reveals will blow your mind. Why would you tell that lady to take your number? I told the lady to take my number on some flirtation. Like we just flirt. How did you hear it? What it sound like? I understand. Right, I understand what it sounds like. Yeah. Because I'm mad at to saying like that to the police. But the difference about me is, what in that interrogation did I tell the police for you to even look at this interview and not say he playing game? Man, he's playing game. He talking. He didn't tell them shit. Like, yeah, you told. They said who killed Nut? You said Shannon and Woody.
Ooh, listen. This motherfucker said Shannon and Woody, y'all. Woody is out. It don't matter if Woody made a deal with them to get out because they was trying to get Young Thug. But they still could double back and charge him and Shannon. Why would you say that shit on the air, bruh? Come on, Thug. It's like he left all his gangster in jail. Matter of fact, it probably never was. With this motherfucker wearing dresses and all this crazy shit from the beginning. We should have judged his ass from the beginning, y'all. That's what we should have did. But no, we gave this nigga a chance. And boy, come find out Thug sweet, soft as shit, bro.
Yes. So at the end of your shit, when the police say, "Well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say?" He say, "Hell no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all gotta let me get out so I can goddamn get around it." And then I can have something else to tell y'all. That's the difference than me saying it because I didn't tell them in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with them. Y'all blood? Hell no, man, we fake blood. Young Thug speaks on.
Now let me just say this: is this something that y'all do in Atlanta? I want anybody from Atlanta to answer this. Is this something that y'all try to do in the interrogation room where y'all finesse the police and try to tell them some of the shit y'all think they want to know, or y'all trying to spin them and you just talking? Now I can see broke. Well, I can't see it, but I'm just saying broke motherfuckers going there and talk because they know ain't nobody go bond them out. But $1 million nigga like Young Thug, why would you be talking to the police when you know you got the money to bond out? You should be shutting the fuck up, trying to get in front of the judge so you can bond out. That's all you need to do. Flirting with the police and all that shit, that's just extra, bro. You just doing that. That don't make no sense. And even the woman said, you was hugged up with your little boo. So why would you be hugged up with your own woman? go to jail, and start flirting with another bitch just because she a police. This bitch a op, bro. She a op. I wouldn't be trying to be friendly with her for nothing else. And then you asked her to get you something to eat. That bitch went and got you a bologna sandwich. That let you know how much she cared about your ass. She didn't even say, I'm going to go get you nothing to eat. That bitch went and got you a bologna sandwich. That means she was not impressed. She didn't break none of her rules as a police to help your ass, but you broke all your gangster rules talking to her and trying to give her your number and shit and had the nerve to tell her anything you want to know. You call me and I'll tell you. But then you hating on the other niggas. It seemed like the whole YSL was snitches. All you motherfuckers snitch. Ain't none of you niggas stand up. And then you try to talk about Gunner. Gunner was the only motherfucker that really kept it solid. And you got mad at him because the only thing Gunner did wrong was he let that lady word his plea like that. When she said you was in the car with Young Thug and y'all found the gun and this and that, none of it which was yours. Now he couldn't eject then, but he should have been like, hold on. Hold on. But you got to handle that with your lawyer. You can't do that when you taking the plea. So he just knew all you got to do is say yes 3 times. You think he go say no? And what you did, Thug come out and drag Gunner name through the mud. Gunner still ain't said nothing about you. Gunner came home, y'all started back working. He still signed under YSL. And Thug just played him shady. Now they got a new song out, y'all. That what's her name? Called him a rat. Little baby called him a rat. He said Thug a rat. I'm like, come on now. You know what Funny Mae Willis has did, y'all, with all these secret interrogation tapes dropping. She are destroying all these people' street reputation. And I've been just filming lately, y'all, showing y'all pictures. A girl just texted me and said, why I ain't showing my face? I want to see you on camera. And I told her, I said, babe, I had a little scratch right here. And I was waiting till they heal up. But since I guess I didn't know it made that much difference, but I guess people like seeing you. They like seeing you. But anyway, so that's what it was, man. That's why I ain't been on camera, y'all, lately. But look, okay, now let's go to the next story, right? Finesse 2 times come to Chicago, y'all, to film a music video. And some people stole his car. Finesse brought a Hellcat. It wasn't a Hellcat. It was a Dodge Durango. You know, them supercharged motherfuckers. And, you know, he brought it here. And them trucks, Dodge Durango, Hellcats, all them cars, they are highly stole vehicles in Chicago. My partner got one, trust me. They got computers and shit that they can pull up and start these cars up so they could steal them just like that. They synced his car and they stole it. They recognized he had his name and shit in the seat. Now, normally they striker plate these cars and keep them for themselves. They couldn't do his truck like that because it stood out. Most people striker plate cars don't have money like that. That's why they steal cars. So they would have had to get the whole interior did, get new seats that took his name out of it. So they played the role like, when they found out of his car, give us $20,000 and we'll give you the truck back. And that's a vice lord, right? He called around and hollered at a few guys, and whoever contacted them, they found out, man, this one of the guys shit, man. And they gave the truck back. Some people talking about they think he paid. He didn't pay. I just seen Hank end up with Hank and Lowdown them end up with the truck. They from the Holy City. They all vice lords. They got the truck back for him. What did they do? Do them some money. Could be. You know, pocket change. Man, give me $1,000, man. Ain't nothing. Cash out me 500-600, anything. We talking about some people that was broke, whatever. It don't matter if they paid them or not, long as they got the truck back. And people hating on this, hating on that. I'm like, bro, listen. I watched the live with Hank talking about it, right? I ain't never seen somebody do a lot of talking and then say nothing. But then I had to catch myself and say, a lot of time when you watch street niggas, you got to read between the lines because they don't want to say too much. But if you don't want to say too much, don't talk, period. You know, it just sounds crazy. Man, sometimes people be in out, man, I don't know. Man, this crazy. Man, what? I'm looking at it like, damn, I'm trying to get understanding of what the fuck he talking about. But then I had to say, well, maybe he really don't want to discuss it. But if you don't want to discuss it, why are you live? People go live all the time. And a lot of time people be saying it's for clout, it's for this and that. Yeah, that's what it's for, clout. Because I can't see no other reason to go live. And you just want everybody to see you sitting. He said my back hurt. He did that so you can see the finesse 2 times in the seat. Then I see somebody else say finesse, put a green light on the young boys, and they gave the truck back. Finesse ain't green lighted no motherfucker. Everybody stop that. All that shit is cap. He ain't green lighted no motherfucker. Most people, they get them cars once they realize they can't use it, they'll dump it. They will dump it. Listen, my partner had that exact same truck. That motherfucker was worth big money, sounds and everything. They stole it out of his, it was a parking lot where he parked all his fancy cars at. They stole it out of there. Guess how we found the car, y'all? We contact some tow truck drivers and put that motherfucker on the boot list or report it like it was stolen. And when the tow truck driver ran the plates, they contacted him. We found the truck. Wasn't nothing wrong with the truck. Nothing. They didn't even have to peel it up because they started it with some type of computer. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So finesse, you got lucky and got your shit back the same way. All that capping you talking about, you green lighted a motherfucker, you ain't had to do none of that. Hank them got that truck back because they knew a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy. Period. That's all that was. They knew a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy. They from the Holy City, right over here on 16th Street. Well, cut it out. You know, you got it because you won the Lord, brothers, and they went on did you a favor. Because they could have just burnt it up and said, fuck you. You don't want to give us 20,000, we can burn it up. We ain't got to give it back. That was Hank them juice that got your truck back, not yours, nigga. Because you wasn't even in town. I think you had already left. Nigga, you came out and that motherfucker was gone. You like, and you talking about you got it back in 24 hours. You should have still been here. Why they sitting out there with your shit running, waiting on you? Because you had booked right up out of there. As soon as you seen your car was gone, you booked right on up out of there. You should have stayed, nigga. I'd have stayed and been like, man, we go find my car. I'm pretty sure it had a tracker on it. I'm pretty sure it had a tracker on it. You probably gave Hank them the tracker and told them to find your shit, and that's probably what they did, bro. Probably what they did. Cut it out. Cut it out. Everybody want to sound so gangster. Cut it out, bro. Just cut it out, man. And if y'all seen the story I did earlier today about the woman, man, the 19-year-old girl come up missing, man. That was so sad. This girl come up missing down there in Princess, what they said, Princess, that's like not Alabama, that's Georgia, right? Anyway, she parked her car, y'all. She parked it in front of her fire hydrant on a one-way street, got out, hit the alarm, walked to the corner, and started talking to some Hispanic guy. She ended up getting in the truck with him, y'all. And that's the last time we seen her, right? The doorbell camera catches her parking her car, leaving it on the street, and she walked to the corner. So when the police get involved, she was gone for like 10 days. They couldn't find her. Finally, when the police started digging deeper, they found some more footage of her when she got to the corner. They found footage of her getting into a black car. They traced the license plate number and they followed that car because they got the cameras. They tracked that car, y'all, to a house. Got a search warrant, raided the house, found out she had been killed in that house. Tracked the truck from when I guess he took her body out, took it somewhere and dumped her. They found her body, right? But in the last 10 days, y'all, is 3 black women came up missing. All of them look just alike. Now they just found one of them body. They got the suspect. They need to keep that motherfucker and find out where are the other 2 women. Because if he took this one, I'm pretty sure he took the other ones too. Because it's like they all fit the same profile. They look just alike. Go to my movie, my video I just did earlier, right? And y'all could see it. I'm talking about, ladies, y'all got to be careful. With this sex trafficking and things out here, you really got to be careful. You know, all this moving around late and all that extra shit, you know, I'm like, be careful. You can't just get in the car with anybody nowadays. And I don't know what she had to talk to him about. I don't know. Why would she get in the car with him? I don't know. Don't make no sense. Because when you look at him, he wasn't like an attractive Italian guy or Hispanic guy, none where you would think they might have been fucking. Maybe you think she was buying drugs or something. I don't know. You know, I don't think she was even into no drugs. Whatever it was, she said something to him and she got in the car with him. And that's all we know, y'all. And then the rest, the police figured out. Thank God they figured it out. Because sometimes they don't never even find these women, y'all. Because there's 2 more. They ain't even found. They ain't even found them yet. And that's crazy, y'all. The fact that 2 other women are missing. Ain't nobody found them yet. Sometimes, if they ain't been killed, when they sex traffic them, they send them to another state. They have them chained up in cars and they be moving around on trucks and shit like that. They really be selling these women, y'all. I'm talking about selling them whole. They be chained up in trailers. They use them for people just have sex with them. Some people buy them, keep them in basements. Oh my God. Just the thought of all that shit is terrible, y'all. That's terrible, man. Anyway, it's your boy T Shrimp. Everybody baby daddy, the voice of the street, man. I'm gonna plant you now, dig you later, man. And to the young lady, here I go, man. Here I go. I be trying to please my fans, y'all. Somebody asks me a question, I get right on it. I'm out of here.